Hi, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. This is your weekly reading for the week of March 7th through the 14th, 2021, first full week. And please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I'm offering one-on-one readings, 30 minutes for $30. All the information is below. Okay, let's see what the week has in store for thee. Okay. The Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Six. Okay. So 5 is about change, 7 is about confidence, and 6 is about perseverance. And that is, where you really need to be, because both of these cards are very strange. This is more solid in its own way. So this card traditionally is about disappointment. So there might have been some confusion in terms of a relationship or a feeling that you had. Like maybe there was an expectation of somebody sort of showing up, or somebody maybe offering you something, and it just didn't happen. Maybe there was some illusion. I don't feel like it was. It doesn't feel malevolent, but malevolent. You know what I mean. It doesn't feel like somebody sort of led you on. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like maybe you were unclear, or you were confused, or you were sort of dreamy. It happens. It happens to all of us, believe me. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning because I was having such lovely dreams, actually. But there's a certain disappointment and a certain, you feel like a sense of loss. There might be a sense of loss of a certain relationship, or a certain, and I feel like an expectation wasn't met. And I don't know how to put this. Maybe your expectation, and the reason I could tell you this is because I've been here a million times. Maybe your expectation was unrealistic. It happens, if you don't dream, there ain't nothing going to happen. And okay, so like now that we've swallowed that, the way through it is to reach out and help others. I was, how you get these little articles on your computer, and sometimes I don't read the article. I just read the headline. So all these articles come up. I don't know why, but they do, and they're all over the place. Some are about science, some are about economics, some are about I don't know, society and history, or current events, or whatever. So I saw this one, and it was about happiness. And they do a lot of happiness ones now, because I guess everyone's miserable. So it basically, I read like the first sentence. I know, get to the point, Jeffrey. I read the first sentence, and it said the way to become happy was not to like search for happiness, but it was to offer happiness to another. Like, oh, yeah, like as simple as that. Like to be of service to another, and giving will let you know what you have to give. And also, when you see someone else be happy, I guess it's infectious, right? Because we're all mirrors of one another anyway. And that's what this card's about. That's what this card's about. And also 6 is about perseverance. So it's really about, and it's not about, reaching into your pocket and giving somebody money. I mean, it could be, but, sometimes, this is about giving and receiving. And, at the end of the day, you're all these people. At the end of the day, you're all these people. It's like, oh, I'm that one and I always give. It's like, oh, I'm that one, I always receive. It's like, no, you're all these people. And that's what makes it sort of solid. It's the triangle, right? The triangle this way is fire, reaching up toward heaven, so to speak, and then this is water, which receives, masculine, feminine, YMCA. So, sometimes I tell you something else. Sometimes, like you have your heart set on a relationship, or you have your heart set on a job, and job's sort of a relationship, where you have your heart set on one thing or another, and then it doesn't work out, and you're like, oh, rejection is God's protection. That's really all I have to say. If it was meant to be, it would be, and if it wasn't, it wasn't. And sometimes we need to, really look at ourselves and say, no, maybe I was being unrealistic, but do I want to get lost in the disappointment, or do I want to turn around and see what I actually do have? This is, I mean, it's 5 is change, but 5 is always choice. And sometimes we have to go backwards one step in order to go forward too. And whichever way, if you want to go forward first and then go backward, or if you want to go backward and then go forward, it doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, it's still a cha-cha or a rumba, whatever it is. But, even though this is the card of illusion, this is also have confidence in yourself. Have confidence that you do have something to offer. Maybe the one you offered it to was the wrong person, that, it would have left you in a state of heartbreak. And, be confident with going forward and offering your heart, or dreaming again, and, be in a state of giving and receiving. There you go. I managed to get it into a little cohesive understanding, because this is where the balance is. Because this is where the balance is. That's what it's about. The balance is about sometimes giving and sometimes receiving. And giving, like I said, doesn't have to be about money. Sometimes giving is about holding space for somebody. Holding space for somebody who's having a hard time, and just listening to them. That could mean more than anything. That could mean more than, or just making a phone call and say, how you doing? How you doing today? I've been thinking about you. How you doing? Step out of yourself. Step out of yourself. Anyway, that is my reading for the week for you, Aries. Step out of yourself and you'll persevere. There you go. One-on-ones are available. All the information is below. Blessings to you.